Salutations, everyone, and welcome back to the Ruined City, and more particularly, this Manticore's Den. I hope that you are all having a lovely evening and that you are staying dry and warm and safe wherever you are at. So tonight we are going to be venturing back into the VR space. This time, maybe a little less mindfuckery than Hotel Infinity. At least that is a lot less mindfuckery for me because I didn't have to break 12 different things in order to make it work. So there is that. With that said, we actually will have the first-person stabilization tonight. So if you do have any issues watching VR teleportation movement and whatnot, there should at least be less that affects you. So it's a good thing. I appreciate the fact that somebody went through and built an entire program just so that we could have that. Anywho, if you have not already experienced it for yourself, Hazbin Hotel Season 2 has just wrapped up as of yesterday. A lot of the songs from this season I felt like really didn't, I guess, land all that well, particularly with me. But in the last two episodes, there were a couple that they felt like they hit a little bit closer to home. Won't go into any details, obviously, for spoiler reasons, etc., etc. Please just go watch it yourself, experience it. You'll see what I mean. So, right now we still do have the 3D model coming up in December. That is going to be on the 4th. It's going to be very straightforward. I've cut back a lot from what it was going to be. I just really want you guys to, I guess, get a feel for it and see how we're going to proceed from there. It's going to be very different having to put on VR, or at least full body tracking, before a lot of the streams going forward. That'll be something that I'll have to get used to, though. Because believe me when I say it's such a big upgrade. I really can't reinforce that point enough. And one other particular thing of note that has occurred in the meantime between when we last met and today. Also, as of yesterday, Drace and I reached our 9-year anniversary. 9 years. That is a little insane to say, because it feels like both forever and no time at all. But not going to go too deep into that. Obviously, if you're here, you want to hear a little from me, and then mostly you want to see the game. But I will need a minute to get us straightened up here. So let me just tack this message up right here. And I am going to mute myself temporarily, but I will be getting this gear on, and then we will move on over to the game screen. All right, so please do hang tight for me. All right, chat, can you hear me? I'm going to assume the answer is yes. But it does not appear as though I'm moving my mouth terribly much, so let me see if I can fix that part real quick for us. How about now? Oh, yes, there we go. Lovely stuff. All right. All right, let me get recentered for us real quick. Okay, looking good. Alright, let's see about getting that game opened up now. Drace, welcome in. Congratulations on getting your 3rd position. Just about to get going here. Just need to get ourselves switched on over to the actual game screen. So, let me do a little quick adjustment here. Hi. Alright, and I know we're in the void right here. Just give me a moment. The void. Alright. Liv, are you gonna actually work for me? Hmm? How about now? Well, I am see-through still. Huh. Interesting. Really, Jade? That's the first thing you're gonna come in on is fucking CD's nuts? I see how it's gonna be. Alright. But, in any case, welcome in, Jade. Always glad to have you here, especially for our puzzle streams. Not seeing anything in the void? Yeah, it's being wonky. Give me just a second. How go the puzzles? They have not started yet. As you can see, there's nothing to display quite yet because the LIV app is being quite unruly at this current point in time. Well, darn it. I was really hoping that we would be able to use the first-person stabilizer, but it doesn't look like it wants to work on this one either. Which is unfortunate. I really like having that extra layer in there for the motion sickness part. But we will do what we must. So, cut over here. Oh, go the fuck on. Alright, it decided it wanted to crash everything. So we're off to a fantastic start. Absolutely fantastic. That's one way to crack a nut. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Alright, well, let's see here then. Da, 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 da. Since LIB decided that it was going to crash out, we're going to have to open it back up again. Oh my god. I am pretty sure this damn application just uninstalled itself. You killing me, Steam. You killing me. What is happening here? Okay, yes, please do pop that up there for me. Please and thank you. Alright, is everybody still with me? Did you get the sassy version of your application? I'm pretty fucking sure I did. Really seems like it right now. Am alive? Well, that is good. That is good. Alright, and I am still apparently showing y'all absolutely nothing. So you know what? We've got my handy-dandy little chat window. We will just have to go on without the layer that gives us first-person stabilization, unfortunate though it is. Oh my god. Yep, it crashed again. What in the shit? What is going on here? It is being just unruly, unreasonable. All right. Third time's the charm. Come on. Okay, we actually have a picture. Now let's get that a little bigger. Very slightly too big. Reel it back in. There we go. Bundapar. Let me recenter here. Jace, don't encourage it. It really does not need to crash again. I got away from the harem faction and then got hunted by soldiers for stealing a government employee's scroll in Jianghu. Okay, alright.
Sasha, wake up. You can do this. I know you can.
I don't want to wake up.
Open your eyes.
I just got to napping. Oh.
I can't believe it worked.
Hi.
Sasha? Is that you? Are you all right? How do you feel? Of course. You may have trouble speaking for a while. I've had to transfer your mind into a different body. It was our only shot at pulling you from the simulation safely. I know. Bet you have plenty of questions, and I'll tell you what I can, but first, Let's get you out of here. Come on, we have to hurry.
So, if you are not familiar with the premise of Red Matter, starting back in the first game, this is a Cold War era sci-fi futuristic timeline, wherein, Russian spies, free world spies, etc., etc. And we were a little bit of a sleeper unit where they were trying to crack into our mind and pull out a very important secret. But because of outside influence, the lady who was just talking to us right now, we were able to not only escape, but actually kill the agents that were trying to crack into our mind. So I'm assuming that we kind of pick up where we left off with the first game. And this looks vaguely familiar. Alright. So again, I do apologize that we do not have the first-person stabilizer. I will try my best not to move around. Okay, I was going to try my best not to move around. I think you're in a simulation of a simulation and a simulation. You're not wrong. What's the status of the world? You need a Waffle House emergency level? I think we are at pre-existence of Waffle House. How far back does Waffle House's history date? Like, when was the first Waffle House open? Somebody look that up for me. I'm a little occupied, because not only do I need to start escaping from the Science Intelligence Division Atlantic Union piece here, I apparently also need to do 20 squats courtesy of Drace. So, as per usual, you get to see it in VR. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There we are. First one opened in 1955? Huh. I mean, maybe in this timeline? Okay, in that case, Waffle House emergency level, basic food. That's it. Like, no hot water or anything, just the most basic stuff. Okay, Alright, game. Hold on. Okay, my cameras appear to be freaking out a little bit. Hold on. Alright. 1 second. I think I need to turn on some more lights or something. It is not playing nice right now. Okay, I think it just doesn't like this room in particular for whatever reason. I don't know if that visual glitch is visible to y'all or not. Hopefully it's not. Huh. Oh, there's actual combat in this one. Okay, that's new. But I guess we don't have the option of teleportation movement. Yep, no water, no bathrooms. Fight. Yeah, we're gonna try.
This is the Atlantic Union's lunar base. Oh, don't worry. The body you're in belongs to the officer keeping you in custody. You're practically invisible. Just act normal and you won't attract unwanted attention.
About that.
I should probably introduce myself. I'm an undercover operative here at this base. You can just call me Beta. After the Strelka N3 incident, the Atlantic Union captured and subjected you to an experimental procedure. A neural simulation created to extract information from deep within your mind. One more day in there and we'd have lost you. Lucky for you, the Cosmo Bureau entrusted me to help you escape. Just follow my instructions and we'll get you out of here in no time.
I highly doubt it's going to be that simple, but okay. Some neat little moon pods around here.
Okay, first things first, you gotta dress the part. You're gonna need a vac suit to make it to the ship docked just outside.
And we'll get to that. We'll get to that. I need to take in this view first. Well, if you have ever heard Carl Sagan's pale blue dot speech, this is the moment for it. Quite the view, though. Alright, let's suit up, I guess.
Well, how about that? Fits like a glove, huh? You can operate the grippers by squeezing the triggers to grab and manipulate objects. Use them to open the sliding doors in front of you.
Okay, nice. Nice.
Perfect. I'm trying to open the airlock from here, but the power's out. You'll need a fuse to fix it. Search the workspace on the lower deck. The engineers always leave spares lying around.
What lower deck would you be referring to? That down there? Don't have a means of jumping the fence yet. I feel like if they added just the tip-tap of foot movement, that would make it slightly less disorienting. I can say, however, that VR has come quite a long way, because this same motion, just like a few hardware iterations ago, would have made me violently sick. But this almost feels like there's a sense of locomotion. Okay, so do we go back down? Because I don't think you actually want me opening this door again. Yeah, not so much. Alright. Oh, okay. Okay, so it works in this sense a little like Half-Life Alyx. We can at least drag things over to us. Oh, okay. A little too close on that one. Alright, dear denizens. Ready to step out into space?
If I extend the bridge any farther, it's just going to draw their attention. Okay, this is a perfect chance for you to practice using your suit's built-in thrusters.
Boost yourself with the jetpack until you run out of energy. Okay. Steer during flight. Got it.
Nice. Do the same to get to the next one. This time, you'll need to press the right stick to brake midair. This will increase your precision when landing.
Fair enough.
Alright, easy does it. Your jetpack can make it, trust me on this one. Just make sure you keep holding forward until you reach the other side.
Okay, but that is a long boost, lady.
Good job. I'll open the storage unit.
We're fine with this movement.
You're probably still feeling a bit disoriented from the neural transfer. This might help jog your memory. All these items were recovered from Strelka N3 after the incident. They were used to recreate the simulation you were subjected to. Your suit features a built-in scanning tool. Press the face buttons on the left side to cycle between your different tools. You can get additional information about objects that you scan. Try it out. This'll help to refresh your memories and settle your mind.
Fair enough.
Irina Serova, Strelka N3's resident biologist. She was killed shortly before the incident took place. Irina and Stas were romantically involved.
All right. Now this chessboard I remember quite well.
Stas Volkov, your closest friend back at Strelka N3. He was shot and gravely wounded. Then, after the incident, just nothing. No sign of him ever since. We fear the worst.
Oh yes, this man was easily either abducted or probably mind broken until they got everything they wanted out of him. And again, I apologize. I know that the view is freaking out a little bit for me. I hope it's not doing the same for y'all.
Sasha Riss, your true identity. They led you to believe you were someone else in order to increase the simulation's chance of success.
Conveniently, my face is blurred out. Let me have this suit back. No? Okay. Alright. I guess y'all can keep it for now. Okay, so we can't free spin the very nice globe of... I'm not sure what planet this is supposed to actually be. I mean, I vaguely remember a lot of these things. I do remember this very Soviet-era looking installation. That's about it. And of course, the red matter.
The red matter. Very little is known about this substance. It was the spark that triggered the Strelka N3 incident. That sound. Weird. There shouldn't be anything still operating. A long-range transmission terminal. Looks like it's picking up an incoming signal. How is that even possible? Use the right gripper to detach the interface tool on the left side. Once detached, connect it to the terminal's access port.
Expand information. What have you found for us out there? An SOS?
It's him.
Sasha, you're talking.
Stas. It's Stas.
Stas Volkov, your teammate from N3, your friend? That's not possible. He was presumed dead.
He is not. It's a distress signal. His ID is encoded in the message.
That's great news. Okay, let's locate that signal.
All right. Stas, where are you at, my friend?
Tosca Station?
Tosca Station. We can reach it from here, but the clock is ticking.
In Saturn's orbit.
Wait, me? Shouldn't the Cosmo Bureau be handling this?
No, they'd never make it in time. You know him better than anyone else, so you're our best shot. I'm uploading the coordinates to the shuttle's navigation system. It'll be ready when you are.
All right. I guess we're heading in that direction. This entire... Oh. Okay. What I was about to say is, this entire facility looks way too clean. Especially on the outside with lunar dust, etc., etc. Whoa. Alright, my friend.
Alright, there's just some stuff I need to take care of before I get out of here. I'll contact you just as soon as you've entered orbit.
Understood, Beta. And thanks for getting me out of here.
Hey, just another day on the job, right? Safe travels, Sasha.
Flight plan loaded. Optimal route calculation completed. Initiating startup sequence. Engine parameters green. Systems nominal. All checks completed. Liftoff in 5.
Should I not be seated for that, at the very least?
2, 1.
Okay.
Ignition.
I do appreciate that there's... Oh, okay. Smears on the glass and everything. Okay, I guess we're doing well enough.
Sasha? Do you read? I see you're approaching Tosca Station.
That's us.
Looks that way. What can you tell me about the place?
It's a classified scientific research facility orbiting Saturn.
Of course it is.
Okay, but why would Stas go there?
Well, according to his file, before being transferred to Strelka N3, Stas was first stationed at Tosca. It's where he and Irina both met. He supervised base operations and assisted with Project Lazarus.
Project Lazarus?
It was Zarina's project. It's the main reason the place was built. I'd love to tell you more about it, but I'm not authorized to access that data. Don't worry about it. We'll find some answers soon enough.
Proximity alert. Approaching destination. Initiating deceleration sequence. Thrusters. Ready. Main
Oh,
drive. Ready.
that is a hell of a
Initial
view.
dampeners. Ready. All checks completed.
Here we go.
You nervous?
I've never done this before.
Don't worry. It's all automated. Just enjoy the ride.
Hailing docking beacon. Link established. Calculating approach vectors. Path verified. Initiating docking maneuver.
I feel like arriving in, you know, the wrong faction's transport pod to a secret Soviet space base. Maybe not the greatest decision.
See? Told you it'd be a piece of cake.
Just saying.
That's gotta be Stas' shuttle.
It is, yes. The ship is still broadcasting the distress signal.
It's a little wrecked, too.
Empty. Main power is out and systems are damaged beyond repair. This thing hasn't flown in a while.
Huh. That checks out with the transmission delay.
Severely damaged. Autopilot control terminal severely damaged. No big shocker there. But wow, what a view. They knew what they were doing. They made this platform right here just so we could have a look at this. A nice scoping view of Saturn's ring. Rings. Multiple. Damn. Alright, well, let's head inside, shall we? Or attempt to. Station windows look a little dark, I gotta say.
The access terminal is working, but the entrance is locked. The doors won't open.
Could Stas have done this? There must be a way to unlock them.
Lockdown protocol initiated. Station main entrance. No shit. Is there anywhere we can plug this guy in? Doesn't really seem like it. Okay, we don't have any tools yet. We're gonna have to check, I guess, Stas's space pod again. Maybe there's something we missed the first time, or something that we're now supposed to find. Though that does not necessarily feel like the case. Oh, wait. I'm dumb. We can just hop down to the platform below because we have a jetpack to work with. Ha-ha! Okay, can we lift this panel? Can't lift it yet, but we can communicate with it probably. Oh, hello. Where are you wanting me to point you? Hmm? Okay, hold on. How are you even working? Okay, hold on. Do I grab the hollow pointer? Oh. Okay, interesting. Oh, okay.
Ada.
Hi.
Vlad is sending me a message.
The virtual logic assistance drive?
It's gotta be tapping into my suit's systems via the access port.
Greetings, stranger. Trying to get in the naughty way, I see. Didn't they teach you not to fiddle around with AI security protocols? Please, stop it. Okay. Can I please step closer to the actual cabinet again, please? Alright, now, what would you have me do? Okay, we are missing something from here. Alright. Give me just a second. I want to make sure that I have not lost y'all. Oh, okay, I have not. Good, good. Back to it. Okay, well, in very Valve-esque fashion, we have a means of turning stuck right here on a pipe. And a little twist. Come on, come off there. There we go. Hold object close to the base of your tool's handle to store it. Oh. Oh, okay, that's handy. Can we do 2 of those? Hopefully. I want to see what is out in that direction. Alright, now what do you do? Oh, okay. It's literally just a lift up and down. Alright, we can work with that. Keep an eye on our actual fuel gauge here. I suppose energy gauge would be more accurate. Well, thank you for flipping that around for me. I feel like these would have a lot heavier gear grindy noises turning this. I'm just saying. Okay, that was literally just to access the cabinet, so we have no need of you right now. Alright, back up to the door. Chat, how y'all doing out there? Hopefully not getting too motion sick. Alright, let's go back up. We have a Soviet space base to get into.
This station is massive. How'd they keep it hidden?
Space is vast, Sasha. If you're not looking for it, you'll never find it.
I mean, space is, in fact, incomprehensibly vast. They're not wrong.
Worked.
Excellent. Let's get inside.
Pressurization. Maybe decontamination.
What is going on?
Are you okay?
Yeah, it's nothing. Just a slight headache.
No, it's definitely
I'm fine.
something. I will tell you this, last time around there was a nice little AI sort of companion who followed along and helped us, if I remember correctly. Greetings again, unknown intruder. I didn't think you'd have the nerve to show up. Clearly I was wrong. Your presence is unwelcome here. Please turn around and vacate the premises at once. If you fail to comply, I will be forced to engage the station's auto defense systems. Well, I guess you're not super friendly this time around, huh? You don't even recognize me. I am hurt. Hurt. Alright, we've got a button over there. And some kind of open panel over there. And we are a little too far out of range to actually read those signs. So we're going to start over here where the open panel thing is. Oh, who am I fooling? The system has been offline for weeks now. Lately, the maintenance and care once invested in this station have been non-existent at best. Is that supposed to be Stas, or perhaps you? I don't know. Medical bay. All right, fair enough.
This terminal has been taken apart.
Great. Do you think you can fix it?
Maybe, yeah. Some components look damaged. Others are missing altogether. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah. This whole thing looks a little fucking fried, but we'll see what we can do. Oh, have y'all actually given me a pen to write with? Nope, okay. I have no writing capabilities at this time. Unfortunate. But this does look like a sequence we need to know, so... And one other particular of the first game was that they were very fond of the chess motif. Good to know that hasn't gone anywhere. Okay. I don't have any reference for how this necessarily goes as of yet, but it looks like it might be important later. So chat, please make a note to remember this. Or don't. Okay, looks like we got a front panel. That might assist us. Possibly. Okay, tools are not interactable with actual surfaces quite yet. Though it does look like it does look like somebody's been picking through here previously. Oh, here we go, a handy dandy schematic. Okay. So we need that frame back there, I believe. And the little component that went on the front of it. This screen, and then we need a fuse to go along with it. So we're gonna stow that part for now. Okay, can we move this guy? Oh, we can. Nothing in there we can use. Okay, hold you up. Reattach you there. Okay, we're doing great so far. Stash that guy. Alright, so now we're just short a fuse. Huh. Alright, well, let's check over here real quick. I don't think I saw anything that would necessarily have done the trick, but... maybe if we duck in here. Okay, quite literally duck in here. Okay. Oh. I didn't have to actually physically crouch. It's interesting that they made that an option. Anyhow. There we are. We're out here with the suits. We need a fuse from somewhere. This one has no suit. one's got a red insignia. That one's missing the insignia. Does anybody need to use the bathroom? Or, you know, have a, does anybody need a nice commemorative Soviet bar of space soap? Anybody? Any takers, chat? None? Alright. Don't say I didn't try to get you anything. Okay, we might end up doing laundry for some reason here. No? Wow. All right. Stas, you've been without for a little while, huh? Because there is not a single sheet of paper on any of those rolls. Okay, I can grab and shake that suit. I can't do anything else to it right now, though, unfortunately. Though I notice we've got some color coordination here. Let's move this card out of the way. Irina Sarova. Stas Volkov. Martin Polyakov? Communications.
Polyakov? How the hell did that worm ever get posted at Tosca? Ugh, I never liked him. Something about him just always felt off. Sasha, scan Polyakov's ID keycard to load his credentials into your suit's memory bank.
Yeah, one second. 1 second. Nice number of the cigars missing out of there. Proud moment for a proud man. Right. Alright. Oh, that's one ID. Got some nice thick boots there. Polyakov is already getting on my nerves. Besides, I don't know why he needs the communication relay at all. Stas. Ah, poor little guy. Apparently he's going to put you right there. Look at that. Mystical magical fuse. I'm sorry. It's just that I'm feeling a little bit dizzy lately. Slight discomfort and nausea, Irina. Father and son immortalized memories of a happy past. No chess pieces. Full recalibration of organic 3D printer and blood bank dispenser arm was performed. Photoluminic exposure of herbal specimens has been adjusted. Oh, things that were completed, things were in progress, things pending. Communication relay is malfunctioning due to heavy signal interference. Needed fixed ASAP. Complete Vlad reboot and reinitialization in progress. Alright. Communications relay is failing again. Maybe we had a... Maybe if we had a competent chief of engineering, then this wouldn't be a recurring problem. Polyakov. Stas, I need to see you ASAP at the Terraform control room. It's about the military shipment. The new heat sensors just arrived. I'll have to check them out before installing them. Alright, well, we have the 3 components we need, so we're going to head back and assemble our way into the medical bay. I gotta say, that feels more... Whoa. That feels more disorienting, using the automatic crouch on the control stick than it does just to physically crouch. Okay. So, we put our fuse in there. We attach this... Oh, hold on. Hold that thought. We attach this new screen. Or not. Alright, we'll put the frame on first. Alright, it's rebooting and initializing.
Good as new.
Great. Now, scan the terminal's sensor to load Polyakov's ID credentials.
Transmit the ID to the sensor below. How do you want me to do that? Maybe just do like this? Okay, yeah, that is it. Nice.
Way to go, Sasha. Let's keep it up.
Alright. We've cleared the entrance anyhow. Deeper into the facility we go. UV? Huh.
Oh, shit.
What's wrong?
Alrighty.
Bloodstains. Must be from Stas. I'll have a look around.
Well, I mean, there is a singular bullet. So... I mean, this feels like it's already adding up too cleanly. Just a little bit. What we got here? Schematics of the Alexei V30 auto surgeon. Traces of dried blood are splattered all over the blueprint. Yay. We can't open that journal. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. The story just feels like it's going to too many obvious conclusions right off the rip. Things are lining up too neatly without a whole lot of evidence so far. But I guess if we want to get anywhere, let's play along. Port offline, no power detected. Okay, so bring you back out of there. Where does this yellow power cord lead? Back down over there. Let's scoot you out of the way there. Okay, well, here we go. Right off the rip. Got ourselves a little bit of a slider puzzle. Ah, ye to the motherfucking haw. Oh, okay, it's not a slider, it's just a twisty turn puzzle. Okay, we're gonna have to route it probably around through here. Okay, what if we did this then? Hold on, hold on. We're getting there. We're gonna get there. Okay, there's a few paths that are hard-coded in here for us to use. But essentially, we have to have you there. Therefore, work it backwards. You're gonna have to be like that in order to keep that circuit open. There we go. Alright, now we should have power. And be able to read what's on our board over there. Let's have a look. Sure, file 0. Corrupted, okay. Okay. Looks like he's writhing in pain, but... Okay, there was a jump cut.
The machine was able to extract the bullet, and his condition looks stable.
I'm glad to hear he's okay. Don't worry, Sasha. We'll find him.
I'm just worried it's not Stas. Yes, the puzzles. The puzzles, comrade. Alright, another UV scan. Okay, we got some power leading on down that way. Another great view of the ring out here. But I'm betting we're not going to be able to advance until we resolve what's going on over here. You know what? Here. I'm terribly sorry, intruder, but that door is currently locked. There is no way to proceed. Do you see that retinal scanner? Only authorized personnel are allowed access. Such a pity. It's been great fun thus far. Too bad you don't have to leave now. Don't let the airlock hit you on the way out. Alright, smartass. We shall see about that.
Beta, is that the same red matter we found on Strelka N3?
It's the same, all right. Arena's project has got to be related to the red matter. That's what they were researching.
For what purpose? What did she want to achieve?
Not a clue, but we may be able to find out.
It's pulsating. It looks like a heart in this light. Actually, let's do a scan of it real quick. An identified element not in database. Well, that's not unexpected. The scrolls in the wheat crown, Tosca's emblem, symbolizing knowledge and wisdom. Fair enough. Alright, I guess we head into the research lab. Oh, alrighty then. Seems like there's some fun to be had in here. Formal request to refuse storage of military-grade cargo denied. Stasi can't do this anymore. They're using the space to store military cargo, and they're trying to... I agreed to help build this base with the intent of doing some good for humanity. I'm not going to sit back and watch it become a military warehouse or worse. Cosmoburo denied your request, Irina. Orders are orders. Your rebellious attitude is going to get you in trouble sooner or later. Polyakov. Man. Polyakov really needs to already fuck off. We haven't even learned a damn thing about this man other than he seems like a weasel. Trador. Organ selection. Oh, yay. Printing volume. Blood sample. Resin charge. Well... all of that kind of sounds like we're going to be 3D printing us a nice little eyeball. Okay, so I don't know what these dots quite mean yet, but essentially we need to assemble all of these components. And there were cords. Kind of like this guy. So we need to hit them in some sort of arrangement that's like blank, plugged, plugged. Couple canisters mixed in here somewhere. I think we've got a plan going. You know, just got to sort out a few details first, that's all. Okay. Chat, I'm going to take a very short break and see if I can do something about how the headset is reacting. Right now, it's just being really squirrely. I don't know if that is visually coming through or not. But let me see if I can deal with it. It is annoying the piss out of me. I don't know about y'all. Alright. So, gonna go to BRB. Hang tight for me. Alrighty then, chat, we are back. Hopefully, we're a little bit more stable this time. If we are not, we'll just persevere as we can. So let me do a quick recalibration here. Alright. And let's get back to it. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Alright. Oh, that's obviously not going to do anything right now. We're missing several components, and that didn't appear to do anything for our tracking concerns, unfortunately. So, I guess we're just going to make do as we can. Alright, do we have power over here? Doesn't seem as though we do. Nope, not yet. Okay.
This research lab is fully equipped. It's even got a dedicated server terminal.
Perfect. Just what I'd hoped for. I'll need you to send me the data stored on those servers.
Okay. Oh, here we go again. Okay, where are you needing to go this time? Right there. Okay.
Great. Got it. I'll look for anything that might trace back to Stas.
Wait. What did you just do? I can't believe it. Do you mock me entirely for fun, perhaps? That was some highly sensitive information you just sent out there, intruder. I should have known better. You reeked of trouble the moment you first set foot in this base. Okay, sure, blood bank on, organic 3D printers on. Let's see what we can do. Is there anything stored in these cabinets? Not that we can use right now, anyhow. Okay, what have we got here? Insert test tube. We don't have a test tube. Last extracted blood sample, compartment K6. Okay. Whose is this? Please insert in centrifuge to determine authorization level. I don't... Okay, sure. If y'all have it encoded at the genetic level, what their authorization is, I guess that's a little weird, but whatever works for you. Blood composition, unauthorized ID. Okay. guess we're looking for case 6 then. Okay, well, we're not matching the symbol here. Do we need to move up to a different segment? That doesn't look right. Alright, what about one down? Also not correct. JK. Oh, wait. That's the one we need. Yeah, it's matching symbol. Get out of here. We don't need that one. Give me this guy. Let's plonk you in there. Go! Match found with authorized ID. Nice. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna plug it in over there then. So, whoop. Okay, so we've got the green light on that one. We've got, I'm pretty sure, the sensors for the eye printout hooked up correctly. We've got power. We need whatever component's supposed to go in there, which I'm pretty sure is the resin. Tray door. And the resin charge. That loops back around. Insert bottle facing down. Fair enough. Okay, I just need the tray door to be closed, so we need that resin charge. Go on, get up there. Alright, let's hop back up here. We are awful close. Nope. You're not getting out of there. There you go. Close that up. Alright. That should be everything we need to print an authorized eyeball.
"3D printed organs, blood samples. I'm just not seeing the connection to the red matter."
I'm still working on those files you sent me. I think I'm real close to finding some answers.
I'm not sure that there are answers to be had here. Just saying. And I don't feel like I should be grabbing that with my hands, but okay. Or, you know, with these particular grabbers that don't seem all that sensitive. But whatever, we're moving on. We've got our 3D printed eyeball. We're ready to move. Oh. Chat. If anybody asks, we were not here. We had nothing to do with any of that. Okay? Have we got our story straight? We were not here.
Beta? Beta, do you read me? Shit.
Yeah, I think the red matter got loose, perhaps. And it all seems to be flowing in this direction. Okay, this was not here before.
Sasha, can you hear me?
Whoa.
Yes. Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, thank goodness. Thought I lost you for a second. What happened? Your vitals are off the charts.
The headaches. I'm seeing things.
It's just a side effect. Spending as long in the simulation as you have will do that to you. You'll feel better soon.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the case, Beta, but, yeah, you know, whatever. We'll move on with it. No. You scan that eyeball, not mine. This does not perhaps seem like the safest option we could have been presented with for transport between sections. I'm pretty sure that this hallway should be pressurized. What the fuck is this? Unless there's like a very thick panel of glass up underneath all of that. I don't know. We're moving on. We're not going to think about it that hard. Alright, what do we got here? Terraform control room. Fair enough. Alright, well, we've got an operation screen, mysterious cube, also an open office door that has a latch that leads downward. Approve transfer request to Strelka N3. I couldn't stand for it any longer. It's official. I'll be continuing my research at Strelka N3. Hopefully they'll leave me be. Yeah, it didn't really work out quite like that, though. Instructional diagram on how to attach wireless antenna to maintenance drone control station. Huh. Okay. Latest iteration of the maintenance drone design. Those look like tiny dirigibles, but okay. Let's go ahead and get these off of there. Stay up. Alright, well that's roughly human size, so I imagine we need to go do something about that. We're scooting, we're crawling. We're pushing this thing open. Alright. Now I guess we're doing something about the power. Okay. Let's work this backwards again. That doesn't work like that. Alright, who else can we get involved here? That's not gonna work. That got us most of the way to the circuit. Can we do this? There we go. Unlock this door. Go on. Open. Open sesame. Get over there. Alright, so we've supplied power to something. Something over here. Ah, this terminal. Okay, corrupted, corrupted, corrupted.
That face. That's Irina, isn't it?
Stas was mourning her. Losing her hit him hard. This place. It's where their story began. Maybe that's why he came here. To grieve.
But where is he at now? That's our big question. System offline, please input password. Well, I believe it was 352. Hello? Oh my god, I wish the game would quit freaking the fuck out. Or at least the headset would. They built an artificial pressurized atmosphere, presumably to grow crops. Atmospheric conditions, temperature and humidity within limits. Maintenance drone status report operational. Photoluminescent panels activated, radiating wave frequency, simulating Rhea's solar conditions. Oh, wow. Okay, real quick, I want to go back over here to this other office because yeah, there's one more screen that activated while we were doing all that other stuff. Okay, that was just talking about the maintenance drone again. Well, the plants have at least been flourishing while everybody's been out. You've always stood up to injustice. You did the right thing, even if that meant sacrificing it all. I did not understand until it was too late. Your death opened my eyes. It's time for me to do my part. Your actions were always guided by love, and your words were guided by truth. I'll love you forever, Stas. Well, this is quite the awe-inspiring little section, to say the least. I think we're probably going to need to go down that way before we go outside, quote-unquote, first, though.
Sasha, I finished going through the recovered data. You'll never believe what I found.
What is it?
Project Lazarus, Irina's project. They were using the red matter to regenerate organic tissue samples. Severely damaged, even dead ones. She was particularly successful with plant specimens.
Wasn't the red matter supposed to be highly dangerous to living beings?
Unless handled properly, by the look of it. Irina's research could help save countless lives.
Photoluminic exposure and gas mixture simulating rare environmental conditions, biological activity exceeding normal parameters. Floral incubator contains intense red glowing plants from Earth. Something altered these plants. I dare say it was probably a little thing called red matter. Let's stash that for the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and guess it right now. Everybody place your bets. Stas came back here with a piece of Irina in hopes of trying to revive her. Something was supposed to happen here on the 16th. Marked calendars, someone eagerly awaited the arrival of a particular date. And there's something there on the 16th, and then again... Oh, what is that? 27th? 16th and the 27th? That might not end up mattering much at all to us, but we're gonna go see.
Stas can't be far off. Let's press on.
Okay, but what are we necessarily looking at here? There's something missing from this. Sensor location diagram. We're missing a slider that goes along these tracks. There's no power going to this thing. This, I feel like, goes somewhere in this dock. Yep. Okay. Well, how about that? Controlling ourselves a little drone. A drone with a flamethrower. Where the fuck do we need to go with this? Are we just looking to, like, crack the doors this way? What are we doing? It doesn't seem like that's the case. We're definitely missing a few pieces of information here, though. Alright, let's bring it on over here and have a look at this guy. Alright, I'm not sure where you want me to go with this guy quite yet, so you're gonna drift there for a minute. While we solve what else is actually in here. Emergency exit. Warning sign, beware, lasers at high temperatures will trigger fire system activation. Okay, well, I just torched your door fully a minute ago. What else are you wanting me to do there? I mean, I guess let's go over here and check out what's happening with this little tiny ass platform. Maybe there's something up there. Oh, no, 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 no. I need to get on the roof. Now, why we need to get on the roof, I couldn't quite tell you. That's what it seems like the case is. Get you out of the way. Get you moving. Get you moving. Go on. What are we really looking at here? Oh, okay. I guess I slid a little too far on that one. Okay, so we're using the flamethrower drone to set off these fire alarms in a sequence? Is that what we're after? Guess that's what we're gonna try. Alright, well that has opened up something for us. So there's that. Now if I could actually figure out drone controls again, that'd be great. Alright, well, we've got 2 different sensors lighting up on that board now, so how about we do it a 3rd time? Oh no! We need to reach the emergency exit! Something crazy's happening! Ah! Once again, chat, let's get our story straight. We were not here. You got that?
Beta. Made it out of the Terraform labs. Looks like Stars came through here. He went down a hidden access buried under the floor.
A hidden access? What do you think he was up to?
Not a clue. But we may be about to find out. I'm going down there.
Leading to a network of maintenance tunnels. Alright. Alright, smartass, AI, what have you got for me? What would you like to tell? Not you again. This is frankly embarrassing. First the rude engineer, now the ill-timed intruder. Whatever next? He wasn't always like this, you know. There was a time when he cared. He cared about this station, about me. It'll be okay. If you don't sick any guards on me or anything, I might even try to get you out of here. Can we come to that understanding? Let's push you open there. All right. Down we go.
Sure is dark in here. Getting hard to see.
Your suit has a built-in flashlight module. Use it to brighten your immediate surroundings. That's the one. You can also hold down the left trigger to launch flares to illuminate distant areas.
Nice. Why didn't y'all tell me this had a flare gun? Jeez. Would it have made much sense to do that before now? No. But it would have been nice to know. Alright, y'all are throwing some very music-y notes in here. Music is getting very music-y indeed.
This is quite nearly like on the level of, I don't know, I want to say like Star Wars-esque music at this point. With the notes that they keep on hitting with some of these. Huh. I don't know that I want to go that way yet. I feel like we're missing a few things. Yeah, this is supposed to be like alternate timeline Soviet space era. But this music is getting very Star Wars-y. Okay, I guess we'll go this way. Just to see where it leads. Huh. I'm not sure if there's a particular order we need to be following for all these pathways yet. Okay, well, apparently that wasn't the right one, because we're looping now. And if we're not looping, it is a very, very similar corridor. So maybe we just go the old game developer route and we follow the light. Okay. That was not the answer either. So not down there. Not straightforward, I don't think. Okay, well, we at least made it to a different segment this time.
Pretty sure I've come this way before. Weird.
Or not. Okay. So we are perhaps trapped in an infinite loop until we figure out the correct sequence. Our only real landmarks per se, quote unquote, are those cameras and just the sequence of the barrels and whatnot. So, guess let's try going down this way first. Interesting. Okay. What if, instead of going that way, we head this way? Because this actually looks different. Somewhat, anyhow. And by Jove, there appears to be a shaft we can drop down into. Well, we don't want to go that way yet.
Beta, I think I'm on the right track. Stars definitely came this way.
Okay, great. What on earth was he up to down here?
Well, apparently shocking the absolute piss out of himself if he did that without any grounding. Oh. Well, this could possibly be a little problematic to navigate. Possibly. Well, let's try going up first. Loop forever? Nah. Nah. We got things to do, puzzles to find. Can't be looping around forever. Now, I suspect we're going to have to do a little bit of platforming here. Just call it a hunch. Probably from here to here, then over to there.
This place is huge. It's packed with containers floor to ceiling.
According to the cargo manifest, they're all military grade. Origin unspecified.
Now that we know what Project Lazarus was all about, Irina, she'd never have agreed to any kind of military involvement.
Perhaps they left her no choice. Her back was against the wall.
Oh, just barely cleared that one, but we made it. All right, hop up a couple more.
Hey, Beta.
Yeah?
What's your name? I mean, your real name.
I'm not authorized to tell you.
Why not?
Those are the rules, Sasha. It's just protocol, and besides, it's just a name.
Yeah.
Look, tell you what, after all this is
But it's
over and done
important.
with, I'll buy you a drink, and then maybe I'll tell you my name.
Deal. I'll hold you to it.
Okay. I think we need to get up there now, then maybe cross back over. Okay, maybe down there first, then over to that one, then up. Alright, we're perched. Come on, a little higher. We can make it. Missed by just a tiny hair. Okay. This one is a little further out, but we would have slightly more of a height advantage to kind of glide over if we started from that one. We'll try from a little higher up first. All right. Let's see what we can do, chat. Come on, come on. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. There we are. There we go. Alright, now we can hop down to this other platform. Nice.
This section of the wall's been completely destroyed. It's gotta be Stas.
What in the world was he looking for?
Being real, his end goal is probably to bring back his dead wife using red matter.
There's some kind of workstation down here.
There shouldn't be. At least not according to my blueprints.
I'm gonna drop down and take a closer look.
Yeah, I think there was more going on here than was even officially documented. And that is a very curious color for all of this.
A bunch of servers, comms equipment. There's a large screen displaying the Cosmo Bureau insignia.
A comms room? Polyakov must have used this room to update the Cosmo Bureau on Project Lazarus.
Okay, we've got an information panel there. Okay, we don't have any means of removing that panel yet. It's a very detailed pin, though. Rather large, but still very detailed. Oh, okay. You know what? Get out of the way, chair. We ain't got time for you. Alright. Fuse. Fuse. Okay. Let's see what we can get. Corrupted, corrupted. Why is it always going to be the last one?
Stas was checking the entire database on that terminal.
What did he find?
I'm on it.
What would make him run away like that? What are we looking at here?
Got him. I've gained access.
Can't get to projects, can't get to facilities. Well, personnel.
Arena.
Arenas is the only one we can access.
She was chosen to be a part of an experimental project.
But she was killed at Strelka N3. How could she have been chosen?
Volunteered, not necessarily volunteered by herself.
Beta, she's alive. Irina is still alive. They took her to
Strelka
Strelka
N1.
N1.
She's alive? How?
Stas is headed that way. Beta, I'm going after him.
All right, let's do this. Let's find a way off this damn rock.
Well, him being excited about his wife, still being alive, and needing to confirm it for himself, that would certainly make the man run for the door. Alright, well, looks like there's only one spare pod. Guess who's taking it? A selection screen. Alright, we need to close the door. Oh, okay, I guess we're being auto-launched. Unavailable until takeoff is complete. I guess we're gonna blast off and then set in our coordinates. So, engage.
Why take Irina away? Why fake her death?
I don't understand why the Cosmo Bureau would do this. There's gotta be a reason.
Beta, can the Cosmo Bureau be trusted?
Of course they can. They ordered your rescue. If not for them, you'd be dead. Let's go after Stas. I'm sure we'll find some answers at Strelka N1.
I hope you're right. So where do we
Maybe.
find this place?
On Triton, Neptune's moon. The ship can make it, but it'll take a while. You might want to enter the coordinates into the navigation system and switch to autopilot.
Whoa. Hi. Okay. She did say Neptune's moon, did she not? Triton. Okay, we have to select Uranus first for a slingshot. All right. Where are you in the orbit right now? All right, and back on down to Triton. There we go.
going to be a long trek. You should rest. I'll wake you up just before the ship lands.
All right. We have set down on another distant chunk of rock.
Rise and shine, Sasha. Welcome to Triton. How are you feeling? You get some rest?
Yeah, good as new.
Good. Glad to hear it. Why don't you head on outside and investigate while I try to pinpoint your current position?
Let's open her up. Hello. At long last, it has been quite the ordeal, but it would seem I have finally succeeded in getting you to leave Tosca, once and for all. No need to worry, stranger. Do not feel so ashamed. I am, after all, a hyper-intelligent AI. Wait. What are you doing on Triton? What could you possibly hope to discover? There's nothing of interest to be found here. Yeah, about that. I have my doubts. Alright, Chad, give me just a second here. I need to get a quick sip of water. And I may actually need to run a little bit shorter on this particular stream. While it is not as bad as, like I said, a couple generations ago, this particular movement style that they have set up for this game is a little taxing. I don't even have motion sickness normally, but I can kind of slowly feel it building up, so we may not run a whole lot longer tonight. Alright, let me recenter us here, if it will allow me. There we are. Alright. Ooh. Oh, alright, everyone. Say hi to Neptune.
Beta, where exactly did I land? How far off is the base?
Judging from your coordinates, looks like you've landed on one of Strelka N1's satellite nodes. The fastest way to the main entrance is via the rail network. There's a station nearby. Find it, and you can hitch a ride that'll take you directly to the base's entrance.
Warning sign, dangerous cliff ahead. You know what? Fair. Apparently it was dangerous, for multiple reasons. Considering y'all did not even completely build a path around it. And we're going off into another dark cave. Everybody's favorite. Except now we're doing it on one of the moons of Neptune. Alright, let's duck down. Alright, a little bit of a pit hazard there. We do not want to fall down there.
I've located the rail station. I can see the tracks.
Got it. Find a way to restore the power so you can get the train moving.
Cosmo Base Strelka in one facility. Alright, well that's cool, but what have we got here? Oh, solar panel. Alright, let's hold on to that. Because I'm sure that we will use it again very shortly. Actually, it looks like... probably attach it here. Then turn it so that it reaches... yep. Maximum exposure. Okay, come on. A little bit more. A little bit more. We had it just a second ago. Come on. Perfect. All right, put you in place. All right, where are you going to catch the most sun? Right here. Apparently right there. Alright, we need one more panel from somewhere nearby. They are quite the shiny blues. Oh, hey, smart-ass robot, what you got for me? What you got going on? Turn around and go home. I feel like we have been through all this already. Yeah, we have. I'm not going to, though. Okay. A couple more panels over here we're going to have to realign. Come on. Maximum angle there. Okay, close enough. Alright, how about you? A bit more this way. Beautiful. We are still short. One panel, though, is the problem. I mean, maybe there's a spare in the box here? Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Sorry. I'm gonna just need this. Oh. He's probably mad at us now. Wait, no. What are you doing? You cannot simply disconnect. Yeah, we kinda did, though, because I need this. I'm sure you're still around. You'll probably be, jabbering at me at the next station. Alright, let's twist this guy, get an angle on some solar power. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, okay, that was enough to cue it. Nice.
Done. Train's good to go.
Great. Sasha, from here on out, I've no clue what we might encounter. Be careful.
Think we can do that. Or at least attempt to. It seems like we have a maximum number of charges. Or fuel, I'm not sure.
Strelka N1. What do you know about this place?
It was the first of the Strelka facilities. Dr. Lysenko devoted his entire life to the N1 project. He built this base himself from the ground up.
Dr. Lysenko?
Dr. Andrei Lysenko. You've never heard of him?
Nothing's coming back to me.
Don't worry, your memory probably hasn't fully recovered just yet. Dr. Lysenko was one of the Federation's top scientists. Thorough, methodical, and persistent, almost to a fault. He obsessed over his research to the point where he always got the results he was after.
So, what was he researching?
It's unlikely we'll ever know. Cosmo Bureau reports speak of a devastating fire that caused the entire base to be evacuated. Lysenko and his research, however, were lost in the accident. But who knows? We may be able to dig something up, provided there's anything left.
I have a feeling that we are going to find out, whether we particularly want to or not. Hey. Well.
I've reached the central hub. The main entrance has been sealed off.
Must be part of the evacuation protocol ordered by Lysenko. I don't think you can unlock it from here. But if Stas found a way in, we can too.
And it looks like there's a couple of these little guy platforms that go up. Potentially over. That one's not lit up, but I'm inclined to check it out first. This is a very, very long and dramatic walk over here. Okay. Hydrate, I got you. Let me take a brief moment. There we go, some hydration. As I said, though, I don't think I'm going to be going on a whole lot longer. I am not prone to motion sickness, but it feels like I'm feeling a touch of it. Just from how jerky this game is in a couple spots. Security. Alright, the power is off. Oh, that's no bueno. I'd like to get inside this main base, and that's probably where I'll call it an evening. It doesn't necessarily look like a woven steel cable. It looks more like, I don't know, carbon fiber woven into a cable? Boo, no good. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's... I don't know that it's the headset or it's the game itself that's a little unstable, but it's uncomfortable. Right. Or it's getting uncomfortable. Okay, much like the other one, we can get at least this far. Okay, but this side... Oh, wait. There's an under platform. Let's duck down here. Yep, okay. There's a vent to get in. We're crawling. And we are in.
A surveillance camera. It's
Huh.
scanning the room.
Oh, that's not a surveillance camera. It's an automated defense turret. Be very careful not to enter its field of vision. What's
I
it
see.
doing out here?
Alright, well, we've at least got power back to the door. So there's that. Oh, wait, okay. Let's wait for the sweep. Alright, and we go now. Open the door. Get in. Let's just go ahead and close that back. Alright, well, it looks like Stas has been here again. Turntable alignment terminal damaged, manual override available. Nifty. Auxiliary entrance status locked, manual override available. Okay. Let's see what we can get out of this guy.
Stas was here. He couldn't get in through the main entrance, so we found another way inside. We need to switch the tracks around to go after him, but the terminal's completely fried.
All right. Lucky for us, these systems always have some sort of manual override for emergencies.
I see the override, but the handwheel is missing.
Okay, let's look for that first.
Okay, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to stop here. It's hitting me kind of hard. So let me bring us back to the den. Ooh, okay. Hang tight for just a second. I'm gonna pop my message back up on screen. Let me get all of this stuff off, and we'll wrap up for the evening. So, once again, please do hang tight for me.
Alrighty then. I am back. Took a gander on Google, and yes, this game seems to be notorious for causing motion sickness. I am gonna say that's at least partially to do with the movement style, because normally in those types of games, you just kind of point and then do a little teleportation, and it does not affect you nearly as much. But the locomotion without actually moving, admittedly, a lot smoother, but or what, like 3 hours in, and I just had to tap out, so it's not perfect, to say the least. But yeah, we got here. I might try to do that one again in the future, but I think I'm going to do a little bit more research and see if I can find some way of making that smoother for me before we attempt it again. Tiny bit rough for me in game. It might have been a little hard to watch as well without that first person stabilizer. I don't know. The headset in particular did not seem to like trying to calculate where I was in the game. So I did still have fun with it. I liked the original Red Matter, but like this, it needs a few tweaks, something. In any case, all of that aside, I did have fun, and I hope that you all had a little bit of a fun time with me too. I think this game makes everything hate it. You're probably not entirely wrong. I will say that. The LIV program that I usually use for that stabilizer did not want to work with it. Yeah, having to restart 3 times? Exactly. Exactly. Right, though. Already starting to feel a little bit better now that I'm out of that. Let me see who is out here for us to raid over into. Hindsight, if you had to restart twice, just play something else. Well, it didn't do like a hard crash or anything. That was the thing. The game ran just fine. It's just it seems finicky. Okay. I'm not seeing a whole lot of familiar names right now. Actually, yeah, I know it's a little bit of a change up, but I think we're gonna raid over into Dandy Demon. He appears to be doing Pokemon Emerald, and it looks like a very specialized run that he's going with. I guess he can't stop at a Poke Center, or very limited usages of it. Anywho, as per always, if you spent any amount of time with me here this evening, I really do appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. You could have spent this time with quite literally any other streamer doing any other thing, but you chose to be here with me, who was getting a little motion sickness, and just thank you for being here. Before I send you on your way, of course, we have the oh, okay. Well, I guess Dandy ended his stream. What the shit? Okay, well, I guess I'm not raiding over into him. Should take it as a sign. I'm just trying to find somebody to raid over into at this point. Flip the table and just end. No, I'm at least gonna raid over into somebody. Okay. Yep. We're gonna go raid over into Anna, who is streaming with Saranya and Deerbits, who appear to be doing some interesting things. I'm just gonna raid y'all on over there, but once again, thank you for being with me here this evening. Really do appreciate it. And until next we meet, please do take care of yourselves. Bye for now.